What's going on, y'all? Derek Bryan here.
And this is Quinn Bradshaw.
And this is Slay Outdoors. Like something like that. Some badass. Let's just see if it worked. Big fish leg here. We're on. Alright guys, we're out here today at what I'm hoping come October I'll be calling Venison Ranch. Setting up new feeders, protein feeders. It's early April and actually second day of April.
Yeah, it's April 2nd, so no April Fools today.
No April Fools today. But we're setting up some new areas. Quinn, why don't you kind of tell them what drew us here?
Yeah, so this is kind of a good congregation area. We see a lot of deer passing here without feeders, just naturally moving through. There's a draw right behind us that you can't see right now. We got a pond over here. It's a real dense, thick, wooded area behind us, and we just think that they're kind of going in there and bedding there, and they come out in these open fields, feeding in the afternoons and early mornings. What we're going to be doing is just walking y'all through a little bit easier process where we're taking a T-post, putting it right in the center where we want our protein feeder and corn feeder to be. We're going to put a tape to it, walk it around, and just show you a super easy way of measuring it all out so you're not constantly just putting it in T-post and moving your cattle panels around. So stay tuned and we're going to get after it.
Yeah, and just going to kind of show y'all, give y'all a quick walkthrough of where we're at, what we're going to be doing. Like he said, we've got all these cattle panels. We've already cut them down about what, 2 foot?
Yeah, we took about a foot off the top, so half of them are 3 feet tall, the other half are 48 inches tall.
Yeah.
You can see right back here the draw, wooded area. You probably can't quite tell, but it's back there. There's a few hundred acres of wood back there. We got our open field.
You can see that T-post right there. That is going to be our feeding area. Obviously, we're in Texas, so we can do feeders. So it's hopefully going to be attracting more deer to this property, mixed with the protein and everything. So we got feeder right there.
We got a nice tree over here where we're going to have our bow blind. It's a little bit more exposed than what we typically like, but we figured, we'll paint it green and put some brush around it.
The reason,
seal it better. One
of the reasons why we're going on that tree, guys, is that tree facing us. So if I'm facing this direction, I'm facing the north. And come bow season, October and stuff, hopefully that wind's going to be blowing in our face at this particular feeder. The sun, is going to be rising in that direction, so we didn't want to put it on that tree right there because the sun would be in our face in the morning. Same thing with back up in here. We were thinking about back up in there, but got the same thing. The sun's going to be hitting you in the face whenever it's going down. So unfortunately, that is our best option. Like Quinn said, we do kind of typically like a little bit more cover, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We won't know till we get some stuff here, get a camera here, and get this feeder built. So let's do it. All right, guys, just want to give y'all a quick little update. As you can see, we got about half of it measured out. Just to make sure our calculations were correct, we just measured from this T-post to that T-post. We got about 40 foot. So now we're going to be measuring 20 foot off the center for the rest of the way. So we were pretty close. We weren't exact, but you know, we're not pros. Definitely make over for the overlapping next time. So you can see, I'll switch my camera around. Maybe. Oh, whatever. You can see, well, you can't see on that one because there's not one there. But you can see right here, we're overlapping the pins by 1 square. Just to add a little bit more
Out here and they like to
what do you call that? Rigidity? Rigidity? Rigidity. Make it more rigid. There we go. So, anyways, we're gonna finish this up. As you can tell, we got a pretty good little circle here. Obviously, you know, it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. Deer don't really care. Now, what we're gonna do, it's very flimsy. So to wrap this thing up, all we're gonna do is put a T-post in the center of each cattle panel just to add a little bit more stability to it. But we'll finish wrapping this thing up, and we'll talk about the protein feeder we got and the protein we're gonna start feeding today.
Out here we're going to be utilizing the Boss Buck 200-pound gravity feed protein feeder. It's fully adjustable. I got it down all the way. I want the deer to be able to hop into here, eat as much as they want, whenever they want, without constricting any kind of flow of it. I'm only about an hour and 20 minutes away, so I went with the 200-pound route just because I'm down here almost every weekend, or at least every 2 weeks, so it's no issue for me to come out here and feed. If you have a 3, 4, 5, 6 hour drive out to your deer lease or property, you know, go big, get the 600-pound all-season feeders, whatever. But this works for me. It's a good budget. They typically retail about $250 anywhere. I kind of found these at Academy and Tractor Supply. They were trying to get rid of them, so they had them marked down to like 150, 175 after tax. So I went ahead and picked these up. Also, Atwood Special, this is what we're going to be putting in here today. Deer candy, a 40-pound bag for $20, so a little high on the price side. It is only 30% protein, but it's pretty sweet. So to try to get the deer coming in the area, basically we just want them to find the spot, hop in here, and then a couple weeks, month down the road, we're going to move to 20% protein, whether it's Antler Max or Double Down Deer Feed. We just got to go pick some up. But anyways, we got a couple T-posts going. It is a little little uneven, but I mean, this right here is pretty decent quality, so it should hold up for what we need it to do. So anyways, grab a bag, start filling it in. You'll see how the feed's gonna start coming out down here as I start pouring. So there's one bag down, it's already right here, almost filling out, so they can get in there and get as much as they want, hopefully grow big horns and have good offspring.
All right, guys, as you can see, I'm in a tree, which means the tree stand is up. The feeder pen is done. Here in a minute, I'm gonna turn it around, let you see what the final product is. Just a quick overview on the stand. It is a basic lean-to tree stand. Anything you can pick up at any outdoor store. So let us know if you liked the video, if you found it helpful. Leave a comment below and let us know what you want us to name this this tree stand. Follow us, be sure to follow us on Instagram. That way, that's where we're going to be posting all of our trail cam pictures and stuff like that. But without further ado, here's the view from the tree. Yes, sir. Nice shady spot right here. So it's really shaded in the morning and the afternoon. Like I said, like the video, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you think the name of this tree stand should be. And whichever one we like most, that's what we'll name it. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see y'all later.